So what we're going to do now, I think we have time, is a very quick activity. And we're going to hand out some clay. And this is what I do with the students to help really bring this home. It can be done in drawing as well, but a lot of times I like to use three-dimensional learning. And so what we're going to do is, in a team, we're going to recreate the rat lungworm life cycle. We're going to hand out some clay. We'll hand out brown or black for you guys to make a rat and rat feces. We'll hand out green or blue to make some slugs and snails. And we'll hand out some white to make the rat lungworm. And what we have the kids do is make the host animals, make the rat lungworm, and now you show me the rat lungworm life cycle, okay? And so when you're making your worms, think about the different things. And then for the lungs of the rat, we usually just make two like blue lobes or something on their sides, and that represents the lungs of the rat. And then, we try to say, okay, well, what would they look like, in the slug? What do they look like? What shape are they? Well, they're coiled up in the slug, How big would they be there? Those would be your smallest worms. Obviously, they're not going to be microscopic, but they'll be smaller. And then you can put something up for the brain of the rat and put the worms up there. Yeah, work in a group. Somebody makes the rat, someone makes the slugs or the snails.
I just assigned her. I'm just breaking it. I'm just breaking it.
Do you want me to make the rat? I can make the rat.
Make the rat.
They're in stage 5. Here, rat lungworm Lifecycle.
I'm going to ask everybody to sort of slow down for a minute. I'm so glad to see you guys having as much fun as the kids have with this. But to kind of keep us on track, let's kind of, do you all have your host organisms made? You have your host animals made? You have your slugs and snails? You have your rats? Okay, you have your worms? I know, isn't it awesome? I love this activity. Okay, so which table has everything together and wants to be the first to go and explain the rat lungworm life cycle?
No, Brian, go for it. You can do it in different stages.
Okay.
We'll start with the poop.
Okay.
Let's get right to it.
So we have our little infected rat, and then it has its poop that has the eggs inside of it.
For the larvae.
And then we have our slug that eats the poop. Right?
Yes. Right on.
And then the rats and the snails.
The slugs have the first and second and third stages.
We have the small, medium, and large there.
Right. And then once the mice or the rats eat the slugs, they imbibe the fourth stage, where now we have the lungs and pulmonary artery, the heart here.
So when they eat at them, they burrow through the intestinal wall, head up to the brain where they finish the fourth and fifth stage, larval stage, and then migrate back down to the pulmonary artery where they can mate. Their eggs shed off and end up in the lungs where the rats cough them up again, swallow them again to poop them out so that the cycle starts all over.
Yay!